when the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Back now in Toronto with Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Here's Joe Adell. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's the strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the finale of this 4-game set. And the next pitch is way outside.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And there's a ball.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So the tying run at second. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to the left. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
So up next, Livan Soto. Golden opportunity right here. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero. Acrobatic throw for one. On the first, but he beats it. And a run scores.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there. And the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Tim Mesa on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Rengifo, and he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. And foul ball. Adell on third. Soto on at first with 2 down. On the ground. Bichette. They take the force out, and that is that. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game is. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Rengifo. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Canning back to work. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The pitch. That clips the corner. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Neto to first. One up, one down.
Well, I believe we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Late swing, fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball left side. Rengifo rolls across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. A little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one lifted to left. Corrals it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto, as the lefty gets to work. And that one almost got him. On the ground, right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Nolan Shanuel digs in now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Pitch out, but no action. One away with a runner at third here in extra innings. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a pop-up. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now batting, Mike Trout.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here. So this could be an historic at-bat.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
On the ground to the left. Bichette sends it to first. Angels retired 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Cannon back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings. Back at Globe Life Field, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. Well, one-run game. Leading off, Marcus Semien. 1 for 3. Pitcher in the game for the Angels, Andrew Watts.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one 95 to finish him off.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the air, center field. Trout is there. Squeezes it. And there's two away. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. That one not close. And that's ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the second game of the series. And that one is inside. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 go the Rangers. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Moniak in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Movement in the bullpen, Josh Spores getting ready to go. Burke also getting ready. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs. There's the strike of the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ward stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Pitch misses, ball 1. Ward leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. In there safely. And next for the Angels, Livan Soto. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out there to center. Taveras settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Arlington, here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Jose Cisnero into the game.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
The pitch. Out to short. Neto. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that one clips the corner. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And Seager is set down. Here's Leody Taveras.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Staying in the game on defense, Corey Seager taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Bradford back to work. Rengifo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
No strike.
And a foul ball. A wind in the pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Everything came together for him. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Back to the top of the lineup, Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. On a line, base hit. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Now that's designated hitter.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Swinging a foul straight back. A bunt, and it's popped up. Over to Lowe. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Both runners tagging, and he's in safely at third as a run scores.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bounce to the right side, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Josh Sborz will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Smoked into left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And another ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Angels 8 and the Rangers 5. And we're back. Bottom of the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. Carlos Estevez gets the ball now.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 1. Estevez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And the 0-2. And ball 1. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. He's 2 outs away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Towards first. Drury takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even up this 4-game series at a game apiece. Back at Target Field, we're in the 8th with one man out. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. One down. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next offering is down low with a single base runner because of all the power. They are deep. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Run attacks for third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Farmer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a good eye there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck somehow. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But they scored twice and even it up late. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, r2r0.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hoppy swings through it for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended, so right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle. Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And that one hammered. Buxton ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler. Cisnero, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
The plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
High in the air, out to right. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So now a pinch hitter, Alex Kirilloff.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
On the corner for a strike. 0-1. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All tied up here the last half of inning number 9. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Trying to send this extra innings. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings through it for the K. That's the third out, and we're... And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. And now it's Mark Vientos. And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Runner on at third, one gone. Check swing, one around, and it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. One down, runner at first. And next for LA, Zach Neto. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Jordan Adams. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. So they scratch it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Estevez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So the tying run at second. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Ward makes the grab on the run.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The Twins down to their final out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to him.
1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base now. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come.
Runner on the move. Ball misses. Go to second. He's safe. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. That one missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job. Back now, we're in extra. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Matt Theis. The pitch. Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
No strike.
And here it comes. That one misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Inside, just missed.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from third. It's 4-3.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Didn't take long to get
the new pitcher in the game, Caleb Thielbar.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Rengifo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And here in extra innings. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And a foul ball. The Angels trying to break this one open. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. Not even close there. And 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Got it. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now Correa up to hit. Jimmy Herget on the pitch here.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And he deals. Fought off foul. puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll move up to third on the throwing error.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And delivers outside.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, we are in the 11th. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The tying run at the plate. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Careful.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And he comes in to score the wild pitch. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And there's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and deals. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Way outside, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
That's off the mark. 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The Twins down to their final strike, and that just misses. Strike three, got him swinging. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Welcome if you just joined us, John Shambi and Chris Singleton, as we've got 2 away in the ninth. Here's Corey Lee.
We got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That's a little bit low.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Bounce to the right. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road. Here on the south side with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Halos with a shot to lock up their spot in the postseason. They could do it with a win here today. They did worse being the wild card series, and I'm sure they want to settle that today.
No question, Boo. You get the W today, and you know you're going to be around when the postseason comes. That's a great feeling.
Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Michael Kopech up and loosening in the pen. Banks getting loose as well. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Livan Soto, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
That one way inside. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field. Calls it in, 2 away. So up next, Zach Neto. He's already homered here in this one. And that's down and away.
1 ball. No strike.
Strike 1.
1 ball.
2 outs,
1
base
strike.
is empty. And that's in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. That's to third. Moncada tossed to first. And that is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They lead it, though, 11-4. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Andrew Vaughn now. Plesac back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Plesac still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground, 2-ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, one out. And now Paul DeYoung swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Check swing went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Trout ranges back. Didn't quite have enough.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Corey Lee. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the ground to third. They get the force. That's the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now, Mike Trout. And a pitch. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's outside. Two on the way. And that one cutting but missing down low. Three-two. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Brandon Drury to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Off the mark there. Ball one. Just off the inside edge. The Angels up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Drury checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Mickey Moniak.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with two gone. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So two down, and now the first baseman, Taylor Ward. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off left side. Moniak at second with two down. This to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Halos 11 and the White Sox 4. Back here on the south side. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
I told you. She was never down. She just did it because she owned you. I told you.
And a pitch. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Foul ball. Why to kick the pitch, and they'll do it again. And 1-2. On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. He's 2 outs away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. In the air, right side. Moniak makes the catch. Out number 2. White Sox down to their final out. And here is Eloy Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The White Sox down to their final strike. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
Up the middle, Neto. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels take the first 2 games of this series on the road. So the Los Angeles Angels clinch a spot in the postseason with the win, and I'm sure they're thrilled about that, Chris.
Yeah, great to see, Boog. I mean, they've worked hard to get here, but they've still got some work ahead if they want to take the division title. Still plenty to be decided, but for now, let's take a second and just appreciate what they've done so far.
Back here at Angel Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. Welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. The Halos on the verge of clinching the division title. They could do it with a win in this one. Singy, what's the approach here with an opportunity like this?
Well, it's not a must-win for these guys, but you got to kind of make it like it is. And I think they're going to play with that sense of urgency. They know the pressure is just going to mount more and more every day that they haven't finished the job.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Duran, 24 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. And it's 1-0. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
That one misses. Ball 3. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up and in. One ball, one strike.
One strike.
And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Livan Soto.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Mike Trout.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a
No
miss.
ball. 1 strike.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
1 down, base is empty. Got him. 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. The Angels down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Nathaniel Lowe. Fastball for a strike.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
To the right side. And that one handled on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 46th of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Simeon at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top half of the 6th. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. They go back to back, and they add on. It's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching. and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here comes the skipper. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Chase Silson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2-round trip. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Mickey Moniak. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Spores getting loose out there. Burke getting cranked up as well. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Seager. Throw to first, safe.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow!
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
Simeon, toss over to first. And that is... And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Goes to second. Safe there. So the batting order turns over. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
After that.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. Seager stands in now.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's in there at the knees. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Hard hit to third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here comes the pitch. Out to short, Seager. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Angels, Jordan Adams. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. In time, the 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th, and now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed, though.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's the strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And downstairs, 1 out, bases empty. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Got it by him for the K. Here's Josh Young. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. Is 26th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
On the ground. Fires over to Ward. That's the 3rd out. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. And this is now Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Livan Soto. Bradford back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Bradford still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
2 strikes.
The 0-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Tavares pulls it in on the run. Here's Trout. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Trout tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The lefty fires. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So, man aboard. Brandon Drury to the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Trout flying around third. Throws to second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for L.A., Taylor Ward, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His 28th home run of the season, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even.
David Robertson takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Moniak in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Here's the 0-1. Yeah, there's a ball.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Pulls that one foul. Tying run at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is outside. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's just foul. The tying run at the plate. Got him. And that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back after this. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. The wind of the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Duran gets his lead at first with nobody out. The punch out there, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Hit on the ground, might be 2. So first and second with 1 man gone. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. So they bring on the veteran, Luis Garcia.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
To short, could be 2. There's 1. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels 4. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Leclerc.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Livan Soto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take game 1 of the series on the road. So the Los Angeles Angels not able to get the win to clinch the division, and that's got to be a letdown, Singy.
Yeah, it's a huge letdown, Boog, and they can't stay down in the dumps. I mean, there's still work to do. Got to pick yourself up. They got to forget about this outcome just immediately and turn their attention to the next outing. You know, we talk about flush it, right? That's what they got to do, and that's all they can control right now.
Back in Anaheim, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. Welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. The Halos with another bite at the apple after they failed to clinch their postseason spot the last time out. They like to lock it down before somebody sneaks past them, Singy.
Yeah, and the longer they take to clinch, the more interesting things get, and they don't want things to get interesting because that becomes a lot more pressure-packed. You want to finish things up, start preparing for the postseason.
Garcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Simeon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. And Simeon is out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Young stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. That misses. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Rangers go down quickly there, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Vientos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jordan Adams, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Vientos at first, one gone. Got him looking for the K.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Right side. And it falls. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Angels stranded. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Leody Taveras. Sandoval back to work. Taveras in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Two no's the count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Out to short, Neto. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground to first. Vientos steps on the bag. Rangers go down in order. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Mike Trout. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Drury to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Low takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Travis Jankowski. Sandoval back to work. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Ward drifts towards it. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Left-hand hitter waits. Bunting, and it's in the air. Over to first. Beats into the bag for an out on the bunt. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up at a perfect spot.
Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Simeon in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. Rangers strike first on the solo job. And the home team down a run. Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch misses way outside. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Heaney, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Burke also throwing. Hit in the air, center field. He's under it. And it's caught for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder, so he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Taveras returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Adams outside, in the box, lays off for ball 1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good eye right there.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Zach Neto will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the... The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Counts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate and he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Started after it. Appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Vientos has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
That one the other way. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Strike 1.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
The pitch. Got him! 1 out.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bounce to third. Young. On to Simeon. Double play. They can't seem to break through. We go to the 9th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And there's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Travis Jankowski stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch just misses. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be a 1-run lead to hold on to in the ninth. So let's see if they turn to the bullpen or they keep riding this arm who's been so good to this point.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Trout settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. And a swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one hit to right. Makes the grab, one away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Dice in the box now. Take strike one. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So the Los Angeles Angels once again unable to lock up that postseason spot. Anxious times for this team, Singy.
Yeah, and I don't know, Boog. I mean, you begin to wonder if this team has the stuff to be playing in October or not. And I can tell you, their fan base right now, they're getting a little nervous about what they've been seeing as of late, and they've got reason to be. So it'll be interesting to see how this thing shakes out for these guys.
Back here at Angel Stadium, and welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. The Angels, this game carries massive implications. The final game of the regular season and the division title is at stake between these two clubs. Singy, this is about as good as it gets for fall baseball.
Absolutely, and these teams have faced off almost 20 times this season. It still wasn't enough to settle things, so one last time taking each other on. This is for all the donuts, brother.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Gathers and throws to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs, base is empty. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And next for the Angels, Livan Soto. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Neto aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, and the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. It's Aaron Hicks now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mike Trout, big spot for him here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is down low.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Back, gone. A towering shot to center, and they lead it. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Brandon Drury stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is outside. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Man at first. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Oh, he throws it away.
Second base has a chance to catch him right there, so that's a throw he's going to walk back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Yeah, a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Moniak on third with 2 out. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. We head to the... So remaining in the game defensively, Mike Trout. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Fastball for a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Marcus Semien. The Halos leading by 5 here at the top of the second. This to third. Fair ball. Trout hustles it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Trout under this one. Nabs it. Two on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Duran. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Inside move to second. Garcia back in on a dive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So first and second with 2 outs. Up next for the Rangers, Andrew Kisner. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. It's 5-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind and the pitch. Fly ball down the line. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and chases a low one there. Eric Summerskill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summerskill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kisner pulls it down. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Livan Soto. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Center field, Jankowski drifts towards it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. That one's in there. Strike one. France, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Sends it across to first, and one away in the top of the third. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Travis Jankowski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he wasn't happy with that called third strike in and off the plate, and I think he's right. I mean, that miss. It's a really tough one, though, for an umpire back there, so I don't think you can be too mad at him. It looks like it's in the zone the entire way coming in until those last few feet, so I'd say pretty easy to understand why he'd say it clipped the corner. Just a nice pitch.
Carter in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
So now it's Corey Seager. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in Anaheim, set for the bottom of the third. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Made aboard on the leadoff single.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Drury, the next to hit, takes outside. Trout on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Trout stands at second with no outs. This ball's chopped on the ground,
That ball is foul.
and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway.
Michael Lorenzen taking over on the mound.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Moniak takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Popped up. Smith moving under this one. And there's 2 away. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. On to the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those
out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Simeon in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now a chance for Josh Smith. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. So 2 runs. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Lorenzen back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Adele swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His 7th home run of the season. It's 7-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Zach Neto, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lowe makes the play. 2 away now. Livan Soto, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Jankowski makes the grab on the run. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Travis Jankowski. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air, left field, and he can't make the play. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, tag, and they've got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway.
Felt really got feel for him right there, and to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. The right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, Ball one. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Dane Dunning preparing to come on if needed. Scherzer warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one missing low. Way inside. Right-handed reliever. That one 95 to finish him off.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Matt Thaiss. And first offering is fouled off. Drury over at second. Moniak over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Garcia, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Vientos takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Marcus Semien. Outside corner for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. And here it comes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Josh Spores appears to be getting loose. Burke, a left-hander, also throwing. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's Joe Adell. He's already homered in this game. Ball one, no strikes. They say you win.
1-1.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Jankowski going back. And he brings it into the warning track. Man, is he fast.
That's so fun to watch.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Fought off foul. Ball one low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left, down the line. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. Bounce to the left side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's into second with nobody out.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Here's Andrew Kisner. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Duran at second with nobody out. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
That's a strike. 0-2 now.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
In the air, left field, down the line, sliding, and he makes the catch.
Well, he had to make a quick decision there. Do I dive or do I slide? Perfect technique. He's able to adjust at the end, reels that one in.
Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Livan Soto. That's towards center. Jankowski on his way over, and he makes the catch. 1 away. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Down the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off.
What a year it's been for the rookie. He's getting a lot of playing time, and there's no doubt he's earned it. He's looked good at the plate and continues to be a valuable piece in this lineup.
Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and Seager is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Chopped out towards short. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brock Burke.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Moniak, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's outside. And the count is 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Chases the changeup in the dirt. But no chance to get him. And he'll take first on the strikeout. Down the third baseman, Matt Thaiss. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Taylor Ward, a runner at first for him, nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add a couple more. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the day. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Vientos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-1. Ripped on a line. Jankowski makes the play, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Josh Sborz comes on now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That one out to right. Garcia on the move and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Staying in the game on defense, Taylor Ward. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, Chase Silson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
One down, base is empty. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Gets under it and pops it up. Vientos has a beat on it. And that's it. They are champions of the American League West.